Good afternoon. It's an absolute pleasure to be here. I'm Conor McAllister from the Scottish Unemployed Workers Network. We've been working here now for about 6 months in Glasgow. We've been going through the job centres in Partick, in Govan, and also outside Glasgow and Paisley. We've made quite a presence out in Paisley. We've had the interest of the police once or twice, but no actual trouble. What we've found though is an increasing amount of sanctions, an increasing amount of people who have been taken off or had their claims stopped in the Welfare and Benefits Office. What we try to do in the Scottish Unemployed Workers Network, if people aren't aware, is be advocates for them, point them in the right directions to find how to get their suspensions or get their claims back up and running without too much financial distress to them. Currently, I'd say in the last 2 or 3 months we've taken about £2,000 back from the Benefits Office and back into claimants' pockets. People who've had their disability allowance taken off them, we've pointed them in the right direction to go get their doctor's certificates so they can have their allowances back immediately without being messed around by the job centre. So that's the sort of advice we're giving outside job centres, and we also try to have a community knowledge, so we try to expand knowledge about the community by handing out our rights leaflets that have a variety of information in them, such as how to change your payment commitments, such as what to do when it gets sanctioned, or even the general miscellaneous information of how to keep hold of all correspondence, and so that people's claims and appeals have a better weight to them and evidence for when their appeals come over. And today we've had an absolutely phenomenal response by a lot of people. Not only have we been giving out information and telling people what we do, but we've actually had a stall here today. We've had 3 or 4 people come up to us today and with issues that they've had with the job centre. We've had one man today who's been recently made unemployed from the oil and gas industry, and he's not sure about how much his savings and how that affects what benefits he can go on with his national insurance contributions, and we're going to have to work out with that. We've had all sorts of different, a woman who's a carer who's recently had an operation and she looks after her mother. She's in her 60s now, and she's just been told by the job centre to look out for work after being her carer for so long. So this is the sort of issues we're having to deal with on a daily basis. And what we're trying to do is take some of the casework that is being done by the citizens' advice and sort of take the pressure off them as much as we can, because we know that the timetables and the amount of people that are going to the citizens' advice, they just don't have the time to give people the correct advice on the spot immediately. That's what we try to do as the Scottish Unemployed Workers Network, is give them immediate advice and direction of how to get their benefits best restored in the quickest time frame possible. And if I could also finally mention the treatment we received today at today's demonstration, well, I think it's been absolutely appalling. Not only were we not allowed to speak, not one unemployed person was represented today in today's austerity speech, which I think to have a representative demonstration among the Scottish guys, to not have any people who's unemployed speaking is just wrong. And I think it was an insult to the good work that the Scottish Unemployed Workers Network has been doing in Glasgow, and in particular, and in Dundee. So, I'm not sure if I have any more to say at the moment. If there's any question at all,
We usually get called the chuckle brother.
Well, we're always looking for volunteers, and the volunteers at the moment are coming. Today we've had 4 people from the south side of Glasgow. And that's an area in Glasgow where we haven't had many stalls around the job centres at all. So that's quite good to have those sort of people wanting to get involved and spread it around Glasgow. So it's not just in Govan, it's not just in Partick, that we're starting to spread all over Glasgow, because Glasgow has around 10 job centres. And to spread the organisation around, spread the knowledge is exactly what we're trying to do. So it's at the same level that it was at in the 80s, the claimants union, so we can start to expand, and so that we don't have to have the same advisors going to every stall. We have different people from different areas giving advice, giving information and advocating for people at the job centre, and that's what we're trying to do.